if you are looking for a new show to watch with the family, you might want to check out The Baxters. That premieres today on Prime Video.
It's about a family navigating life's ups and downs through a lens of faith. We talked to the executive producer and star, Roma Downey.
1, 2, 3, Baxters!
I'm a little worried about Carrie and Tim. They don't look at each other the same way anymore.
Something's bothering you. I have been struggling.
Carrie.
I have built my whole world around you.
Tim is in love with another woman.
I keep going over it in my mind, and I have no idea how we got to this point.
Congratulations on The Baxters. I know this is a project you have been working on for several years. How great does it feel to have it out there for everybody to see?
You did it.
Exciting. You know, I have been on this for a long time, and you know, there are sometimes moments in there you think, you know, when will this all come together? And it has come together today. So we are absolutely thrilled. It's a wonderful family drama, and it's great to be on Prime Video. I fell in love with these books, written by the amazing Karen Kingsbury, best-selling author, and I fell in love with these books as a fan. And when I was reading it, and I couldn't put the book down, I thought this needs to be a TV series. And I reached out to Karen and asked her if she'd give me the rights to do so. And here we are with this lovely, meaningful, it's not perfect people. They're a lovely family, but they have challenges and problems, and life will bring them to their knees. But told through the lens of faith and love, we see how they rise and rise and rise again.
I heard you say at one point that it's not a soap opera, but a hope opera. And in watching a couple episodes so far, I get that, right? Like there is drama, but there's a lot of hope behind it.
There's a lot of hope, and I think, you know, we made the first episode is a regular length episode, but then the episodes are a little bit shorter, and I feel like they're snackable, and it plays out like a hope opera, and you're going to want to binge this, you know, and you're going to want to sit with your family, and it is a family show, and there aren't that many shows that you can sit down with your grandmother and with your, you know, with your older kids and watch this show together. And I'm really encouraged by that. Over the years, I've had so many people ask me, since Touched by an Angel, they said, are you going to ever bring a show like that back to TV? And while The Baxters doesn't have any angels in it, it does deal with very similar themes. This first season is called Redemption, and it will deal with the challenging issue for Carrie Baxter of betrayal. Her husband is unfaithful to her, and we see her heartache, and we see her, you know, how this drama plays out, and we see how her family, through the lens of faith, come together to try to help her handle this this big heartache in her life.
Okay, season 1 is Redemption, right? Does that mean there is more to come? Is this it? Or
will
will we
get more?
Get more Baxters?
Oh, there, get ready to binge. We have 3 seasons that are all on Prime right now. And so if you fall in love with these characters, you're going to get a lot of story, a lot of bang for your buck. And you will recognize your own family in these characters. You will recognize the dynamics of this family in your own life. And yet for many people who are church going, who are believers like I am, we don't often get to see storylines that reflect the values that we hold dear. And so that's something that's nice too. It doesn't mean you have to be of faith to enjoy The Baxters, but I think people who are of faith will just love seeing a church-going, loving family at the center.
I started one episode and I couldn't stop. And she's right. The first episode's a little bit longer, and then the next ones are just, they start flying by. And I told you, I'm like, I can't stop watching this.
You left yesterday on one, and now you've watched several others. So
Yeah.
it's like she said, a family kind of drama for everybody to watch. So can't wait to see what happens.
It was good.
You can catch The Baxters now on Prime Video.